it's your girl Krissy Luv with the Plug Radio Lay, where you guys get plugged and stay connected. And yes, we made it to season 6. Today we're talking about showing up. And I thank you guys for continuously showing up for us, because the Plug Radio Lay is a community of individuals inspiring one another to grow. So keep growing with us, because only here on the Plug Radio Lay do you guys get plugged and stay connected.
Walked in with the plug. Walked in with the plug. Walked in with the plug. I walked in with the plug. You know that we serving each other. You know that we serving each other. You know that we serving.
What's good? It's your boy Saeed. You're now tuned in with the Plug Radio LA, where you get plugged and stay connected.
We're truly honored today to have Saeed in the house with his smooth, old school sound. Saeed, come on out and tell everybody who you are. Nice to see you again, love.
Nice to see
Oh
you
man,
too.
have a seat, have a seat.
Definitely.
You know we love you and respect you here because you've been supporting us for a long time.
Come on, my people.
So all we need to do is type in Saeed in YouTube and you come up.
Type in $AED, yeah, on YouTube, and yeah, I'm popping up.
Don't forget the $, y'all.
For sure, you gotta type that $sign in. We all about it.
So I gotta read everything you're doing because you're doing a lot.
Mm-hmm.
And just as a little history, Saeed was in the house at the Plug Radio Lay about 5 years ago. So I encourage you guys to go all the way back on our YouTube once you subscribed, and you subscribe to Saeed's YouTube, and check out his interview then, and look how far he's come. This is how far you've come. Live from Paradise is your brand.
Facts.
Under your brand, you have Live from Paradise Homes.
Yes.
Call It What You Won't podcast.
My people.
Your En Route series.
Man.
The Soul Guys, which is a solar panel company. And you're doing your music.
That's a fact.
So let's talk about that. And I want to start talking about the homes, because I found that very interesting, because a lot of people, whether you're an artist or whomever, don't think outside the box of their profession.
Yeah.
So you're really like solar panels, homes, clothing, film, podcast, an artist. I can't even think. Like, where do you get time? And you're a father.
I am a father too. It's a juggling act right now. But I think if you want to become a millionaire, they say if you want to become a millionaire, you got to have at least 7 streams of income. So I think that's where I kind of like started developing all my other companies that can go along and coincide with my main music, you know, and Live from Paradise. So
nice. Okay, so let's talk about the music, how you started the music, and then let's go into like the homes and everything like that. So music, you're from the Bay Area.
Bay Area, Richmond, California.
Richmond, hey. They get freaky in Richmond. So you born and raised in Richmond. When did you come out to Los Angeles?
So my pops is actually, he from Watts.
Okay.
And so I've been coming to LA frequently, like my whole life. But I really moved here in 2015. I was in college in Ohio. And after I got out of college, I was like, man, I'm ready to get up out of here and get back to Cali. Well, it was either gonna be LA or Atlanta. I just didn't want to move back to the Bay, and I decided to come to LA.
Got it. And that's for music?
For music,
Nice.
just entertainment in general. Because I also do like songwriting, and I also, like you say, doing a lot of these skits and films, and I just knew that LA was just a main hub that I wanted to set up shop at.
Nice. So, did you grow up doing music, or like how did that start?
So it really was more so like, well, I want to say like 8th grade. I didn't even realize I could freestyle until it was like lunchtime. We had like a little small boom box, and they put on the instrumentals, and I started freestyling. And so from then on, it just started picking up. And then once I got to high school, it was like, no, he nice. I was one of the people that they was like, no, you gonna have to battle Saeed if you wanna get that crown or that title. So shout out everybody that was in high school. Y'all remember that, man? You know?
What high school?
Hercules High School, man. We actually had a lot of dope talented artists. Neo the Gift, Armani DePaul.
Wow.
The list goes on, man. We got a lot of dope people. So
love it. You still stay in contact with everybody?
Yeah. We all close. Not necessarily talk to them every day on the phone, but just through social media and Instagram. Yeah, we definitely tap in.
Nice. I love it. Keep in touch with everybody.
Yeah, you got to.
Important.
So
you come out to Los Angeles, you're doing your music. I know it's not easy.
Yeah.
So the struggle's always going to be real. So talk about that. Struggles,
ups and downs. When I first got out here in 2015, I was actually blessed with the opportunity to open up for Nipsey.
Ooh.
On the Mailbox Money Tour. So I did the Mailbox Money Tour, and that was like my first major show. And I think just talking to him and sitting down and really getting that game, soaking that game from him is where I started my life in Paradise Clothing. Because he was just like, you got to get your business together, bro. Like, you doing the music, but your business always got to come first. Get your paperwork straight. Get your LLC. So 4 days later, I started my LLC,
nice.
Paradise LLC.
And it's important because paperwork, and I think a lot of the times these days, like the artists don't understand, like, okay, yeah, you want to rap, sing, whatever you want to do, we respect it.
Yeah.
But it's a business.
Yeah.
And it's a corporation.
Facts.
So you guys need to have your paperwork together.
Yeah.
LLC together, NDAs,
all that,
split sheets, because that eliminates a lot of drama, a lot of unnecessary energy that can come up later in life.
Facts. So I think that's kind of where I started, but learning being an artist and not really knowing the business side and the business aspect of things, I think that's where I started having a lot of the struggles, because you get in some of these offices, you meet with a lot of these A&Rs, you meet with some of these big companies, and if you don't know your business, they gonna take advantage of you.
I've seen it.
It's a fact, yeah. So,
and I'm sure some of you guys have experienced it. So listen to this man. Okay, so you transition into the homes. I'm so interested in the homes because real estate is a huge market that you can capitalize on, whether it be residential real estate, commercial real estate. But it seems to me, if I'm correct, are you like buying homes and flipping them, or like?
So right now, we started off wholesaling. Shout out my brother, one of my best friends, my right hand, YG.
We love you, brother. Who's your brother?
YG,
man, we love you.
Yeah, shout out my dog. I know he gonna watch this. And he's very, very like hands-on with the real estate. It's really his company.
Oh, okay, got it.
So what I did was I brought all my folks together, and I saw their potential, and I saw what they really wanted to put all their time and efforts into. And so we just made a lot of these subsidiary companies up under Live from Paradise. Smart. And then now all my folks is bosses. You feel me? So create all your people, give them jobs, and make them bosses.
I love it.
Yeah.
Support the family.
Yeah, we started off with the wholesaling, and then just trying to fix and flip and doing. We still in our beginning stages, but we've been to a few states, couple different cities. We got a couple different properties, up under our belt right now. So just, it's all about growth, and just kind of just researching, man, doing your due diligence. I encourage everybody, like, if you're going to start a business and do something, please do your due diligence, like, don't get out here and just start something and then don't finish it. So do your due diligence, do your research, and that's really
I feel you. Yeah, finish what you started.
Finish what you started. Yep.
That has to go for me too, but that's more so house cleaning. Okay, so let's talk about your series.
So about a year ago, also, like, shout out my Sans Daryl, you feel me?
Hey.
You feel me? Follow him on Instagram at Cousington. He came to me with an idea, and he was like, yo, I got an idea, I want to do this skit, but I really don't know which way to go in the direction. And so when we came together and we brought all our resources together, we got all these different people that we know that was dope. We got them all set up and brought them in the room. It was about 20 of us at the time. And we just said, like, this is our idea, this is what he was pitching to us. And we just kind of made it went from a skit to, we said we was going to do a movie, till it was like, no, now we're doing a mini series. I got a team of dope Grammy nominated writers and shit.
Wow.
So yeah, we got like 6 writers. Shout out to the whole en route staff and all the team.
En route staff, let's go.
Yeah. So we shopping that around actually right now to some networks. We've been talking to a couple different networks and just got some deals on the table, but just don't want to be too hasty and jump into something.
Nice.
So yeah,
You're so
working.
smart. Who raised you?
My mama.
Mom.
My mom and my granny. Shout out my mom and my granny.
Oh,
Definitely.
Mom, Granny, we love you so much.
Yeah.
You did such a great job.
Right.
Are they in Richmond?
Yeah, they up in the Bay right now.
Okay, well, when I'm in the Bay, Mom and Granny, I'm coming to see you.
Right. Well, Granny gonna get you some food. She gonna cook you some good food down south.
Bye, I'm there. I'll be there.
Yeah.
I know Granny can cook.
For sure.
Greatest fear?
Failing.
Ooh. So you work harder because you're scared to fail.
I think so. I think it's, and then being complacent too. You know, just being stuck and stagnated in one spot, and you know, life passing me by, and I'm just like, damn, you know, because I'm in competition with myself. I feel like, instead of being in competition with other people and like judging your peers and trying to see where they at in life, focus on where you at in life. And so my greatest fear is just staying stagnant.
Yeah, I feel you. Oh my God, that's such a good advice for me too. Because a lot of times I won't want to do something. And I'm like, but that's like, I'm battling with myself. And I'm like, okay. And then one side of me is like, no, just stay in bed and don't do anything. The other side's like, no, girl, you got to get up because, you know, the fear of failing. So I totally relate with that. And a lot of the times too, people have issues, and I experience this a lot here at the show. All of us do, where artists will hit us up and they'll be like, "I really want to do it. I really want to do it," and you know, I'm like really encouraging them, going 110% all the way, and they just don't show up. And I'm like, how are you guys going to have a career when you don't show up?
Wow.
And it's like the importance of showing up is like so big.
It's vital.
And I mean, I know you show up because, like I said, we interviewed you 5 years ago and you still stuck with us.
Yeah.
And I appreciate you for that.
Wow.
So tell the audience how important it is to show up.
Showing up is just, you know, that's the first step. You know, you're not going to be able to excel or, you know, propel your career if you don't show up. So make sure you show up and be on time. On time, people, not CP time, but on time. You know?
And when you're early, you're on time. When you're on time, you're late.
Facts.
Now, we can't talk about me because I'm never on time. But I've been showing up for years.
But you show up.
We earned our stripes.
Right.
But I still show up. So I want to read something that I saw on one of the posts that you had made on Instagram.
Okay.
Life is the test to find whether your mission on earth is finished. If you're alive, it isn't. What is your mission on earth so far that you've learned?
That people will not necessarily remember like what you like. People are gonna remember how you made them feel. And so I think just being somebody that I can always, I reach out to my folks. I put my energy and pour my energy into them. I'm constantly trying to uplift my people. I think that's like one of my missions on earth is just to uplift and aspire to inspire.
I love it. And it's true. People remember things. People remember the little things.
Yeah.
You know? And that's why I'm always saying attitude is everything.
Yeah.
With you, your music is so clean. It's so smooth. It's so old school. I just love it. And I was listening to it last night, and I was here with my God, Savage, and he's like, "Who's that?" And I'm like, "That's our guest for tomorrow." He's like, "He's good." You're like, you got that old school sound. I love it so much because that's true quality.
Yeah.
So before we go, what are you determined to do before the end of this year? It doesn't have to be music. It could be something personal, or just what are you determined to do before the end of this year?
Be more intentional with my family. That's just one thing. And leaving out of the country this year.
Yes.
My birthday in July, so we've been planning the trip, like all my folks and like just the whole team.
Oh, really? Where are you trying to go?
Colombia.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Cartagena. Yeah.
Okay.
Colombia. So we was trying to get out there, and I just wanted to go out there because I know a few people that went out there last year, and it was like dope experience. You know, I like boats. I like water. So just want to be on the water. I want to be out of the country. So.
Are you Cancer?
I'm a Cancer.
That's why, water sign.
Water
I'm
sign.
good at these signs, you guys.
Yeah.
That's why you said boats, water. I knew July was something Cancer-ish. So yeah, it makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay, so we got Colombia before the end of the year. We got the family. We're going to get closer with the family. Yeah. I'll be in the Bay Area with you, Granny and Mom, and Eaton. Right. We got the music. We got the whole empire. We got the homes.
Yeah.
We've got Saeed with a $sign for the S.
On YouTube.
On YouTube. So tell everybody where they can find you.
On all social medias, Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat at Saeed4Music. SAEED, the number 4 in music.
I love it. How do you take the time to do all this? Because you gotta have all that social media. I'm so sorry. I know we're running a little bit over, but I gotta find this out.
Yeah.
Because you're doing so much. Like, how? Can you please give me and everyone else some advice? Like, do you take a break, a mental break? Like, how?
Just one step at a time. Take them mental breaks. You know, everything in moderations. And like I say, when you put your people on, make sure your people, you know, now your people, you able to delegate some of the tasks, and you're not always consuming all the tasks, and everything's not always on your shoulders. So, you know, put your people on, delegate some of the tasks to them. You know, and then help them. You know, and then we all helping each other, help each other. So.
Yeah, and that's what we strongly believe here at the Plug Radio LA. You guys, we're a community. We help each other because when you help people, you grow.
Facts.
So tap into Saeed, please.
Come on.
He's open to help you. I love you guys. It's your girl, Krissy Luv. Saeed, I appreciate you.
Thank
you know we love you. We respect you, and we're always going to be here for you.
Definitely.
This is the Plug Radio LA, where you guys get plugged and stay connected. Yes. Damn.
What's good? It's your boy KBs. Ain't nobody better. You watching the Plug Radio LA, where you get plugged and stay connected.
Let's talk about who you were and who you are today.
Well, before I was just a regular, little simple, nice kid from Linwood. Now I am a music producer, engineer, artist, and I love what I do. I try to actually, you know, give peace to the world, give joy.
I love it. And you do, because I looked on your Instagram and you look, first off, you reminded me of Lenny Kravitz. I don't know if you get that a lot, but.
Lenny Kravitz, baby.
Yeah.
Baby Lenny Kravitz,
right?
Like that.
And you were doing that Millie Jackson sample.
Very much love sampling, very much love Millie, especially that, because just how I actually approach music, I just love my approach, and it's very unorthodox, very unique, so I love my style.
Yeah, and that's what stood out, because I was like, wow, a lot of the new generation of artists, and no disrespect, but they don't go back into time.
No, they don't. They don't actually care to actually show respect to the previous, which is everything isn't new under the sun. Like, if you go back, you can get something and actually inspire you to make something new today. So
exactly,
that's basically what I do.
So you're born and raised in Linwood, and how does music come about? Because to me, knowing you, seeing you, what you do with music, listening, your composition. You guys got me all tongue-tied today. I'm in the room with 3 intelligent gentlemen. I can't even think. You compose very well. So I feel like you're a composer. So
yeah,
let's talk about that.
I basically, when it comes to composing and compositions, things like that, I try to draw from all aspects of music. I don't like to be stuck in one box. So I very much love every different types of music, like Bollywood music. What is that? The orchestral, like the Ireland music, like
I like that.
Just very much out of my box, like not regular hip hop, R&B. I like to expand it, you know.
I like
just
that.
so I'm very much open and I can actually incorporate that within to my productions as well too.
Now, things you've had to face growing up.
I actually had a car accident back in 1996 that would have took me out, and that's why I actually talk like this. I have scar tissue on my vocal cords, and my lungs collapsed, had an Adam's apple split. So very much overcoming that and still being here to actually talk and project. Yeah.
Wow.
Yep.
Okay, I got to talk about this car accident because you survived this car accident, and it sounded like it was tragic. So
it was me and my mother.
Oh.
She's actually good. She wasn't her.
Okay.
I was actually the most severe with my lungs collapsed.
Oh my God.
Adam's apple split in half. Yeah, it was very much real, but I was blessed because I actually had a guardian angel that night, an off-duty nurse that helped us out. So.
Really? See what I'm saying? Like, life is so funny because
I was meant to be here.
When you're meant to be here, you're meant to be here.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, this is incredible. I'm so glad y'all are okay. Okay, Mom, thank you.
She's there.
How long ago was this?
Oh, 1996.
You said. Okay. Well, we've grown from that.
That.
Okay, good. Thank God. So that's okay because I like the voice.
And that's
how the voice came about, and that's unfortunately sometimes we have to go through a tragedy
in order to
get to where we are now, because your voice is unique.
Very much.
So
Thank you.
Okay, so we survived. So let's move on. If you could create your own planet, what would you put on your planet?
It would be a world just full of music,
Full of
happiness. That's
happiness and music. I can see that with you.
I can't even describe anything else. That's basically all I live day to day. Peace, love, and unity, and happiness. And I try to actually show that through my music.
You do. And I've never seen you in a bad mood. Do you ever get in a bad mood?
I try not to actually showcase that, but
Yeah, it's the skeleton in your closet. The crazy side of you that we don't see.
I keep them tame. I got them on the leash.
What are you doing today? Like, you're doing your music, but you're in Los Angeles.
Actually, I'm working on, what's the name? We're working on a few projects right now. I'm actually working on my personal project, which is volume 2 of a recent project that I've released, which is on all streaming platforms. It's called How High Is Your Motivation?
How high is your motivation?
Mm-hmm.
I love it.
And it's very much 420 friendly, so yes. For all of my connoisseurs who actually dabble and dip in the marijuana field, you actually have something to actually listen to. So.
What do you like smoking on? Sativa, indica?
It has to be a hybrid. It has to be Girl Scouts. And it has to be in a fronto. Anything else I can't do.
Okay, I like that. Yeah, because I might need to smoke what you're smoking, because like I said, you're always so calm. I'm always like,
No sativas. Sativas have you going up.
You know, I do smoke sativa, you guys.
But I get it. You need the energy.
energy.
I'm mixing and, mastering things, so I need to be centered. So
Got it.
Indicas, heavy indicas, are my go-to.
Oh yeah, heavy indica for me, I'll be knocked out.
But they keep
Snoring.
me up. They keep me up.
Really?
Sativas make me paranoid. Can't do that.
Well, after this, we'll try what you got, and then we can try what I got.
Definitely.
I want to know some juice about you. Like, I know there's got to be something. It's just something that maybe you did bad when you were little, and your mama was like, "Boy, I'm gonna whip your butt."
I'm still bad now. What are you talking about?
It's always the quiet one. See, I'm getting it out of him. And how does that make you feel?
Bad. But I'm just trying to be low key and actually just sit in my corner and not really, too much out there. I'm very much out there, but when I want the center of attention, I'll get it.
What sign are you?
Leo.
Oh, hell no! And Rose! You crazy! Oh, hell no. Okay, we moving on. I gotta get this interview over quick. Leo gonna come out in a minute. Oh, now I get you. Now I get you, Leo. Oh, God.
Is always quiet.
Oh, yeah. Okay. It says it all. Okay, I know you've used some excuses, Leo, with their charm. Excuses you've used to get out of plans with your friends.
Oh, I got work. I got work.
Because you don't got kids.
Oh, I do have a daughter.
You do?
Yes.
What?
I have a baby girl. And that's feels like an old girl, an old lady that I'm taking care of.
How old
But
is she?
13.
13.
No. Yes, she's 13.
Wow.
But she feel like she's 34.
13 in 2022.
Damn, oh my God.
She's the boss. And she wants all kinds of expensive stuff.
Well, for nothing. For nothing. For no reason.
It's
Like,
because
what?
it's social media.
Yes, and I'm like, no, you don't need it. No.
How does that work for you with the social media, your daughter, and you? I mean, and
It's
like
a
the
struggle.
influences, and it's all kind of like not real, right?
Very much, and you have to have super control and super of your actual like emotions and attitude, because you can't go off, because that'll just let them make them even more crazier. So you have to approach it very lightly, walking on eggshells at all times, especially with a little girl.
Walking on eggshells.
With a little girl, oh man.
Wow.
But that's why, you know.
That's why you smoke that indica.
You know,
It
get
makes
my
sense to
meditation
tame the
on.
Leo.
Don't want that popping out every time.
Oh, Lord. And your studio's in Hollywood.
Yes, Hollywood and Cahuenga, and it's a nice facility. Everything is all top quality stuff, and we have a nice turnaround as far as like getting work done too. So
Nice.
if you do want anything, any work done, mixing, mastering, recording, we actually have all of those within one facility, and I am the engineer. So you're working with the best.
Yeah. Very true. Describe yourself in 5 words before we go. Well, we're Leo, so first word would be crazy. Second word would be charming. And third word would be beware.
Well, you got 3 out the way. Let's add two more to that list.
I told you guys I was people by signs.
Oh, man. I would say goofy and then just loving.
No, true. Leo's very loving, and all the others that I said.
That's all like. She held me completely. So
He never talks bad about himself. I don't talk bad about you, but Leo. So, good thing is, you guys, King Beats has agreed to help us here on the Plug Radio Land.
Yes, bring you the best.
So I appreciate that. Things that you got prepared in the future, besides the work that will put on your plate.
We're actually, right now I'm actually trying to get the rest of my business set up, solidify my writers that I actually have, and get some of their workings placed and things like that. 'Cause I'm actually starting my own label, business, firm, ENT, basically, so we can actually attack all of these marketplaces.
Yeah, attack you will, trust me. I love it. You've always been attacking the game. You've had a huge transformation in yourself, in your career. I mean, you're always positive from what I can see.
That's what the world needs, you know.
Showing up. Tell everybody the importance of showing up.
If you do not show up, you can't get anything out of life. It's simple and plain. Like, if you're not there to receive the blessing that is there for you, what are you going to get? Nothing. So show up, show out, be attentive, and that's it.
Yeah, and come with a good attitude, because you always do.
That too.
Always come with a good attitude. Leo or not Leo, from Linwood, not from Linwood. Car accident, no car accident. You're a survivor. You're a shower-upper. And you, homie, is a true one.
Amen. Thank you.
It's your girl, Krissy Luv, with the Plug Radio LA. King Beats. Like I said, the beats say he's the king. The hookup, we're out.
This is Killer. It's Mess with the Boy. You're here with Plug Radio LA, where you get plugged and stay connected.
Yeah. Is that what I'm supposed to be doing?
I showed up.
You showed up.
Sure did.
Well, look, motherfucker. I've been showing up and I haven't lost a goddamn fucking pound.
You tripping. Look, lift these weights right here. Work on your arms. Come on now.
Okay, fuck this shit. Look, this is what happened when I showed up. I shown up for exercise. I shown up for sessions. I just shown up. But this is heavy. Better yet,
Crazy.
you want to show up with me? You got a rope?
You mean a jump rope?
Baby. I mean this kind of rope.
What the fuck? Oh, damn, it's Krissy. Hold on, you tripping.
Woo, who's that at the damn door? I ain't got no man. Every time I try to flirt with you for the last 4 years, and why you look so damn young? You don't fucking age. Shit, I look like I'm a hot mess. Whew. That felt good on my booty. Shoot. Who's at this damn door, though? Shit. Damn, they're loud. Oh, it's you guys. Come on in. Come on in. Shoot. At least y'all showed up. Shoot. Shit. They showed up in the wrong time. Every time I got something good going on with Nick. Come on, let's just get this over. I ain't got no love, so let's just drop this beat.
Hold up, yeah, hold up, yeah. Bitch, I be icy, I be on my lane, I be on the shit, I be real close, you be dirty, I be on the thing. I showed up to the gym, yeah, yeah, I'm healthy, ain't on my meat and on my greens, yeah, I'm ugly, my pockets is full of hundreds, yeah, they ugly, they get up on me, they thuggin'.
Nervous niggas on my feet, yeah, little nigga keep moving, I've been down homegrown true, can't give a fuck about shit screw and spend the commerce on my loan. Fuck up the bag while long we feed my seeds, something like a root. Growing the money tree, got a boot. Spinning I heard and meditate on something. 2020 I see. Tell me baby can't leave my daughter feet muddy. Came from the mud so I'm dirty. Hold on. Came from the mud so I'm dirty. Got me jury to study.
Yeah, pull up out, I say, any lies we pull them out, we only speak of what the fuck we fucking sure about. I got tracks for my niggas, hits for the girls. Turn up,
Come on.
we showing up, we blowing up, we flowing up, we going
Turn that
up.
music up.
So no
Let's get it.
yeah, let's go.
Hold up. My name is Miss Krissy. Hold up. I'm feeling hot in here. Oh my God. Hold up. I just had a good workout, but I showed up. Oh my God, all you gotta do is show up.
Yeah, she showed up.
My name is Chad Watson, and on social media I go by Chad.Watson, and you can find everything I got going on from there on your favorite platform. It'll be there. Just make sure I keep checking for it.
Yeah. What about you? Wait, sir. Wait a second. You know DJ Birdo.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. You know DJ Birdo. Tell everybody where they can find you.
Joe Dot Station, just like that. Instagram everywhere, SoundCloud, TH88 Radio.
Okay. I couldn't hear that, but I'm sure everybody else did.
Already.
Hey, it's Two-Tone AP, Boston to LA. You know what I'm saying? We out here. You can find me on IG, Two-Tone_AP. You know what I'm saying? We out here.
Oh man, you guys been showing up for me.
Hey, check them out on Instagram and all social media platforms. That shit was lit. Cheers, let's go at the Plug Radio LA.
I think you guys call it subscribing, so don't forget, I'm your girl, Miss Krissy, the Plug Radio LA, where you guys are supposed to be getting plugged and staying connected. Show up. I gotta go to sleep. I'm tired, guys. That shit was fire. So we're back with the jack of all trades, Kilohertz, and it hurts because he's so good. Come on out, babe. I heard so good though. Have a seat. Welcome to the Plug Radio LA. Thank you so much. We appreciate you.
Of course. It's
And
a pleasure to be here.
I love the pink because pink is pimp.
Oh, yeah.
What does
Speaking
your
of
hat
that,
say?
Pimps Get Lonely Too.
Ooh, Pimps Get Lonely Too.
This is representing my boy album. He goes by the name Saint from LA.
Saint from LA?
Yeah.
Okay.
Check him out. Give him a follow, everybody.
I like it.
At Saint from LA.
Saint
He's on
from
social
LA.
media. He's got music on all platforms. Yeah, shout out to my boy right here. Hope he doing good. He out here on his grind.
I love it. I love it. You're coming in for as a guest. We're gonna talk. We're chopping it up.
Yeah, for sure.
So let's chop it up between us because you produce, you engineer,
Yes.
and I want to say you're humanitarian.
I mean, look, I'm a very loving, caring person.
Yeah.
I do my best to like help others in time of need, even in the most interesting of circumstances.
Yeah.
Like, I just be the guy. Like, you ask me to give you a hand with this, even if I'm under like a lot of stress, I'll try to figure something out and try to like come to the rescue and see what's good. See
Yeah,
what I can do.
I know firsthand because you're helping us out. Again.
Look, I just do what I can.
So funny story. So I met Kilohertz through Max Valley. You all know Max Valley. And we only met one time. You showed up to engineer our session that we were shooting for season 5. Then I didn't hear from you for a while. I hit you up one day out of the whim, and I'm like, I need somebody to come help us with audio. Sure, I'll be there. Click. You've been here ever since.
It's always good to show up because like you just never know what you're walking into, and there's always opportunities. Like they're not always coming second chances all the time, but you know it's always good to show up, show out, come in with a good attitude, be ready to prepare yourself for what you might be embraced in, and just see what's up.
It's true. And you didn't know what you were walking into when I asked you to come by, so.
Yeah, look, I just showed up.
Show up. So, let's talk about you.
Yeah.
Because I don't know anything about you. So, like, where did you grow up?
Born and raised in mid-city Los Angeles.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I'm like near the Grove. Like I'm like kind of like just in between. On like I'm not too far from Hollywood. I'm near K-Town. I'm like in the middle between all sides, even South Central and all that. I'm like in between.
In the middle.
Like people can cut through, but you won't know it's like this is mid city. We're like the ones that are hitting the cuts. But we out here though.
We out here. Did you go to LA High? Or?
LA High? No, I actually. I think I attended there. I think probably for like summer classes.
Okay.
Yeah, a while back. I can't really say the year, but like high school wise, I attended Roman C. Cortinez, which is a performing arts school. Yeah, it's a school that's downtown LA.
Makes sense. I know where that is.
Yeah, have you seen the spire?
Yeah.
Have you seen the spire up top?
Yeah.
The campus is really nice. It almost looks like a college campus, like just all like when you just look at it, it just looks like a nice little small version of a college campus.
So you've always been in the arts?
Yeah, I've always been for a very long time. I think when it first started for me, it started in 8th grade. I took a production class when I used to go to this ISEF school, this charter school. My first production class, it was an elective. So my first software was Reason. I started with that, and I started just like playing with drums and stuff, learn how to make beats, like get innovative, just because I've always had inspiration for music. I've beatboxed a lot of times beats when I was a lot younger, like 5 years old and 6 and going up, because I always loved hearing the beats in music just from a young age. Plus, even when I was a lot younger, my mom told me that she used to take me to the studios because she knew a lot of people in the music industry, that she always go to the studios, and she used to take me when I was sleeping like a baby.
I like this. I want to do a show bringing all the parents. Seriously.
Hey.
Because you guys like stem from like great family, great parents.
It'll show like how people get their inspiration and what pushed them down this road. My mom always supports me. Shout out to all the moms out there that support their kids.
Go mom! It ain't easy,
all
but
love.
you did it.
It's all love.
We love you. Beatbox. Can you beatbox for us real fast? Wow!
I feel like I've been training for a bit, but it just comes off instinct.
Wait! You taught yourself how to beatbox.
When I was younger, I usually always listen, like when I was listening to the production back then when, Tupac and Biggie and stuff over the radio, I listen to a lot of artists from like the late 90s, like working its way to the early 2000s, and a lot of times their beats would always catch me on ear, and sometimes I was trying to mimic or just like, like just like try to follow the beat pattern of all their stuff. It was just always such an inspiration. At first I didn't think of anything of it, it was just by instinct, and then I didn't think it would lead me to like wanting to pursue music down the road.
I'm holding on to this chair like I'm on a ride. That was awesome. Like, I'm like, want to hear me beatbox? I'm like, wow. Okay, let me bring it back down to reality.
For sure.
What mystery do you wish you knew the answer to?
That's a tough one. That could be anything, really. I think we'll have to come back around to that one. I'm not gonna lie. Mystery,
you're so, like, I just had So King Beats in his interview. You guys were so quiet, and then you guys are so secretive, and then like, I know y'all got some mysteries down there, so.
You're trying to search a little, like, dig out the closet, see what got hit in the closet?
Your fans want to know, and so do I.
I mean, if they want to know more about me, they can always like come talk to me in person. Like if we decide to meet or link up or so, like yeah, like you can, like it's better you to know me more in person.
I like that.
I'm a very personal type guy. I like people to get to know me in person first.
Businessman.
Yeah, gotta be a professional on it. And just gotta be upstanding guy.
I feel like it's important for artists these days, their ears, because that's how you learn the beatboxing technique, because the hearing of the different beats, and so like when you're an audio engineer, you got to start training your ears.
Yes.
On sound. So let's talk about let's dig deep into like the technicality. I cannot talk to you. The technicality of audio engineering and how important it is.
It plays an important role, especially in the production we hear nowadays. Like in the let's say around the time when I grew up from the late 90s, early 2000s, it was always the sound was always there too. The quality, from that time where technology was, but until it advanced to a certain level, technology's gotten better. Within the music that we listen to today, it's the whole technicality plays an important role just throughout the engineering side, between recording, mixing, and mastering. It's a whole process.
Yeah.
But I always gotta trust the process.
Always trust the process, and you have to be able to adapt with the changes too, right?
Ear training, learn your music theory, learn your music history, how it progressed from back in the time, even before the time you were born. Learn how it progressed from that age and how it is nowadays.
Yeah, it's so true. And that's what makes a great engineer.
Yeah.
A great producer. A great artist.
Of course.
A great anything. Learn your craft. Study it. Breathe it in.
Yeah.
Favorite childhood memory?
Favorite childhood memory? I think vacation times with the family. Let's see. I think my favorite vacation time was going to Canada. I visited Vancouver with my mom, my uncle, and his girlfriend. It was really nice. People were nice there. It was my first time snowboarding. Ooh. It's funny. I went snowboarding knowing I did not know how to snowboard, but I still attempted to do it. There was one time where I was going downhill. There were people in front that were sitting there. I jumped over them, but oh my gosh, it was so close. It was so close. I could have almost hit them or ran into them, but I jumped over them, even though I'm not no X game expert.
I love it.
It's crazy.
Be daring, just do it. We only have one life.
Yeah, you only live once.
Yes. Now, during your one life that you have, what have you done, and what are you planning to do?
What I've done? If we're talking, in terms of music, I've done a lot, between the production. I'm trying to, re-amp my brand a little bit. I'm trying to pushing a brand, through the business side of things. I'm still working on developing it right now. I got images. I just need to get the paperwork right with it, trademark and LLC. That's always the important part, especially when it comes to this business and music. Always gotta have the paperwork right and ready.
Yeah. Yes, and thanks, Saeed, for starting that conversation out. King Beats, continuing it, and you're gonna finish the conversation because it's so important to have your paperwork right. That way, no one can come at you the wrong way. No one can say anything. It's yours. It's like your birth certificate.
Once I have that all solidified and just down, I start pushing merch and stuff like that representing my brand name. I'll tell y'all a little bit like down the road though, for sure.
Okay, he's secretive. He's got the mystery.
Give me a little key. I don't want to spoil the surprise.
Wait,
that's probably one mystery. That's probably one mystery down the road.
There we go. That's his mystery, guys.
It's a mystery, but it's not uncertain.
He knows the answer, but he's not sharing.
Look, I'm a little shy.
Well, wait. We have patience for you. If you were invisible for a day, how would that look like to you? What would you do? Or would you like sneak into someone's Jennifer Lopez house, or what would you do?
Dang.
You're invisible for a whole day.
If I had to be if I was on the bad side, if I was like how I was in my childhood, I'd probably go like see if I can like steal a couple things. be on a little. I'm probably.
See, we're getting out the little skeletons in the closet.
Yeah, I'd probably rob some stores, something like nice that I would like or something like that. A little bit. That's only but I'm not that person like that anymore, so it might change. You know, I might have a different interest in that, so I'm not really sure.
I think you are invisible because you'd be swooping up with all these artists you're working with. You have your own business right now, so you're working with artists. You're working on your own music.
Yep, I'm working on a couple of projects. I'm doing mixing and mastering for this one artist. He goes by ZZ Gibson.
ZZ Gibson.
Yeah, he's a fire artist. Good people, humble dude. Yeah.
Come on down.
Follow the boy. I'm also working on a personal project with me and my other boy. He's from the IE. He goes by Zone. Yeah, so me and him are working on a dope album together. It's gonna be fire. It's coming soon. Look out for LTC, and you'll know what's up.
Okay,
Stay tuned in.
What's holding you back from being the person that you want to be?
Just I gotta calculate my time better, the way how I move, because sometimes I be moving all over the place. And it's like I try to do as much as I can each day. Because I always try to like make a set schedule for myself. Like I'm trying to get this much done in a week, but I only know so much can get done depending on how things run or how things go. But I think it's just time and money sometimes too.
And time is money, and I feel like time is true. It's speeding up. Like I'm down.
It's like we're just like I feel like we're skipping like months. And now we're skipping a little bit of years down the road. It's like time is just shoo.
Yeah. What advice do you think that you could give me and everybody else, or everybody else and me? Because I do have a hard time, and I'm sure people can relate with me. Of trying to. I heard you say schedule.
Yeah, schedule things.
And then like prioritize. Like what works for you.
Honestly, writing things down, that's the best way I'm going to really, for sure I'm going to do it. Because if I say it, there's only a 50% chance I'm going to do it. But if I write it down in my notes, write it in a notebook, put it in a calendar, it can be done. It's going to get done because I put it in there, I remind myself this has to be done.
It's true.
It's just discipline. It's just some discipline on that part. But in terms, always make sure you take care of yourself first and foremost. Self-care is always important out there. That's, my biggest advice to everybody out there. Always take care of yourself because, like you said, you don't get one life. You gotta do the best you can to hold it up. Stay strong and just keep pushing.
What do you do for fun?
For fun, go out and hang out with the homies. Sometimes, let's see. I can do it. Honestly, I'm just always down for whatever. Down parties and stuff like that. Hit a club, but that's rare on occasion because I don't really go clubbing as much anymore.
Yeah.
Because I've just been working like crazy lately. So I am down for parties, link ups, see what we're doing. Traveling, we go to Vegas and see what's good. Vegas where it's at.
You won't ask what happened in Vegas, it's going to stay in Vegas.
It stays in Vegas, you already know.
Yeah, Mom's watching.
Yeah.
What does an ideal life look like for you?
Ideal life? Ideal life is basically being financially set, have the financial freedom to just have the time to do more experience. Because one of my biggest goals, honestly, is just to travel around in life, culture myself to different cultures and just expand my horizon a little bit.
I like that.
Just on Earth. That's just one.
That's my phone.
Yeah.
Sorry, my phone's always beeping. But travel around, ideal life. You got the mystery. We're gonna solve it pretty soon when you drop that album, that fire
Question mark for right now, people. Question mark for right now.
You're hurting us because we want to hear more from you.
Trust me, you'll get more for sure.
Any advice you can tell your fans, your new fans, your old fans, all your fans?
Hey, just stay up, be humble. Always keep it real with the people close to you, because you always, you never want to get on anybody's bad side as much. You just want to keep it a buck with everybody as best you can, even in some circumstances where things get tough. But at the end of the day, like, just be yourself and just be you and just have fun and enjoy your life. Like, live your best life. That's what's up.
So true. Live your best life, and when the going get tough, the tough get going.
Mm-hmm.
Always be humble.
Yes.
Make sure you write it down. That goes for them contracts and everything that you guys are doing in life.
Most definitely.
But better yet, make sure you check out Hertz, the killer, the beats, the engineering, the beatboxing, the man.
Yeah, check me out. I'm on Instagram. I'm on Twitter, Facebook, Snapchat. Just look up Killer Hertz Prod or just Killer Hertz Productions. I have on the music platforms, streaming platforms on iTunes, Spotify, all the ones, even Tidal. Just look up Killer Hertz and find me anywhere.
And when you beatbox, make sure you open that chair, because that chair gonna fly away.
Hey, that's what we don't sound.
Thank you so much, my love. But wait, what sign are you?
Pisces.
Oh, Pisces, you're like me.
Pisces, yeah.
So you have to write it down.
I have to.
Pisces in the house. It's your girl, Krissy Luv, Killer Hertz, The Plug Radio LA, The Hookup Season 6. We are out.